Lavaggi. He's the artist of hope. And Stephen, although people may be familiar with you from years ago, you haven't been on for a while.
Years.
6
years.
Six
I've been
years.
working, painting as a fine artist, and I'm back.
You now live in Austin, Texas.
I do.
Have a gallery in Austin, Texas showing your work.
Yes.
A sculptor, a painter, and I want to just refresh your memory just for a second. What do you have in front of you right here?
This is actually, I have an original painting that will show sometime on screen, but right now it went from a big 5-foot painting, which is an 18,000 square foot home in Austin right now, to the figurine, the sculptures. And you saw a 7-foot bronze of this. I showed you a
7-foot bronze of this sculpture.
This is a 10-inch bronze, and this is really the shape of what the angel is all about.
Made you famous.
It's
one of the
called
things
the
that made you
Angel
famous.
of Reconciliation.
But this is brand new. It's 4 easy payments of $14.88. It's dramatic, an adjustable chain. The piece itself is 1 5/8 inches by 1 1/4 inches. It's beautiful. And now that I've set that up, explain the spiritual significance in what you created, sir.
Well, you know, the times we live in, things have, I say as the world has evolved, but sometimes I feel like, wow, some of the aspects of the world have become more difficult and challenging. So my work as the artist of hope is all about encouraging and uplifting people. Even the wings themselves are usually pointing upward, like they're pointing up to the heavens and uplifting your heart. And this is the first time I've ever done a piece for Diamonique. So
Never before.
I am thrilled. I am honored to be here with you, Rick. And this piece is the most, in a way, glorious of all of them because it has all these 20 gems in it, and you know, it's just luminous. It's
Guess
radiant.
What? We brought in, I think, 3,000 of these. 500 people are on the line right now. 500 people just reacted.
Yeah.
Just reacted.
I don't
And
expect
guess what?
it to last long.
Not only that, but people are buying and picking up more than one. There is something absolutely timeless about it, but there's also that second glance. Like I'm not exactly sure in the immediate look
Right.
exactly what it is.
Right.
So there's a second surprise, right?
Well, there have been, with the petite angel, which is my most successful one, so oftentimes people think it's a cross and then they go closer and go, oh,
Right.
it's an angel.
Right.
And you know, the thing is, this is meaningful. As the artist of hope, I'm designing beautiful sculptural art that is in jewelry form. You're wearing a piece of sculpture, and when you get the piece, you'll see it's very fluid and elegant, but it also it's pregnant with meaning. And you give this to someone, it's really making a statement.
You'll get a card with it as well, by the way, that helps expound on what it is. It's boxed, so I don't want to just brush over that because this is a little work of art that you are giving.
Right.
The size, and you can see it on Katya, by the way. Katya looks lovely, but look at the wings and how the chain grabs the wings and flies, right?
You know,
it's beautiful.
I think about stories, so many stories, and I'd love for you to send me your testimonials, send them into QVC or Lavaggi.com if you want to read about my paintings and all that. But, you know, I was in an office one day and there was a girl there and I said, let me see your necklace a little closer. And it was one of my angels. And she said, I want to tell you something. When my grandmother died, my mother bought me this necklace, and I loved my grandmother, and I've worn it every day for the last 6 years.
Well, you know what? Those stories, those emotional stories, they're not little stories.
No.
They're very, very meaningful. And a piece like this can be truly, truly meaningful as a gift. Do we need to go into, and here's the actual box, and you open it up. This is the work of art. Open it up, and the angel is going to be inside. I'll just move this, open this up subtly, and there you see that gift. Do you know someone in your life who is going through, and unfortunately, there are millions of you out there.
Of course, struggling.
Whether it's cancer, whether it's recovery, whether it's, you know, no need to go down the list.
Just life
itself.
Sure.
And you just want to say, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it.
Right.
But I want to just share
it.
my expression and my faith and my love for you. And I want you to feel good. Getting choked up just saying it. You know people in your life. And you know what? You don't have to worry about size. Will it fit? Oh, I don't know if it'll fit. Well, 16 that goes to 18-inch, it'll fit.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if it's going to be appropriate. It'll be appropriate.
It's universal.
I don't know if it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful.
It's stunning.
Right?
It is. And, you know, I really see myself as an inspirational artist, and my work is not so much religious. It's inspiring. It's inspirational. It reaches across every age group, every branch of culture. It is timeless. I actually had a gentleman say, you've captured a powerful image with simple line, and that's the hardest thing to do.
Can we, by the way, that simple line is the hardest thing to do. Can we show, I don't know if we can show the sculpture. I don't know if we have a photo of it or not. Or if you've got a photo of it.
They had a painting picture, but I don't think they're locating it today.
Oh, we don't have it?
Yeah, the painting itself. But
where's
if they
the painting itself?
Sculpture, if you see the sculpture, you notice these feathers underneath. There's 7 feathers, which 7 is a number for completion and holy refinement. And we've captured in the jewelry exactly this form. See how it's not flat. The wings are folding back, and you see this beautiful, elegant shape of this angel in flight, flying to your rescue, flying to comfort you and help you. And that's what it's about. There's a verse in the card, it's Psalm 91:11. He will give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways.
Great.
So that's
Part
what
of the
it's
offer.
about, is the angel watching over you and helping you.
Never brought to you in Diamonique. Let's touch on that because this is the 30th anniversary of Diamonique. And so one thing that's noticeable with that sculpted, and you're a sculptor, the sterling silver is sculpted. And so you see the points of the wings on the bottom. You still see that in sterling silver. The Diamonique here is done very subtly.
Right. It is.
Right?
And then even as you see the torso, there's these horizontal lines that are rounded and folding down the torso, and it creates this rhythm and this flow. And that's why it looks so elegant and so fluid. And that's really what it's about. It has movement to it.
Here's the update, by the way, on it's brand new. 1,300 people are on the line and loving this. 1,300. We're getting a little bit busy on traditional phone lines. You might want to pick it and click it. It's an incredible gift idea for someone that you love, and it doesn't have to be a special occasion, right?
Well,
it doesn't have to be Christmas or Mother's Day.
No,
it can be
it's
'cause I love.
special when you give it. I mean, and if you wear it, you will find many people will come to you and you will have great compliments, but they'll also be intrigued with what is the story behind this.
With what is the story behind it? In a minute, what is the story behind it for people just joining us?
It's a message of hope to the world. It's that you're not alone. The wings point up to the face of God who's in heaven, smiling at you, encouraging you every step along the step of life as you go forward. It gives you courage and confidence to go into each day.
Very good. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Rick.
And welcome back to QVC, by the way. It's been a long time.
Honor.
As you're shopping right now for 4 easy payments of $14.88, 1,500 people have shopped. Brand new sterling illuminated angel. Another look of our today's special value coming up in about 15 minutes. But first, still to come, the star ring of the day. Brand new and pretty incredible. J60853. Loving it in this show. I'm telling you, white gold, yellow gold. The choice of the 1, the 2, the 3 carat, and it's like $2 more per easy payment to go to the 3 carat. That's coming up. And Tova is here looking absolutely stunningly beautiful with our audience who's having fun and relaxing and having some food and taking selfies and getting their picture taken and enjoying. Well, what is a top find? A top find is one of the stars of our day, and I smell a little champagne on your breath for some reason. I think something's going on there.
Cheers